In the quiet corners of an ancient workshop, as the sun dips below the horizon, we find a sanctuary where time seems to stand perfectly still. Within these walls, we often worship the illusion of perfection. Every vessel stands upright, gleaming with an unbroken surface, hiding the truth of its fragile nature. A master potter lifts his finest creation, a bowl of deep azure that reflects the dying light of day. It is the pinnacle of his long career, but beauty is a fleeting guest. Have you ever felt like this bowl? Polished, complete, and yet unaware of the transformation that is about to occur today. In a single heartbeat, the unthinkable happens. Gravity claims the masterpiece. It descends through the air, a frozen moment of impending disaster that we all fear. We spend our lives trying to prevent the fall, trying to hold on to the things we love with desperate strength. Yet some things must break. The sound is sharp, a crystalline scream that echoes against the wooden beams. In an instant, what was once whole is now 1,000 sharp pieces. There is a sudden heavy silence. The value is gone, the purpose is lost, or so it seems to those who only see the end of things. The master does not cry out. He simply looks down at the wreckage, seeing not a failure but the beginning of a much deeper, more profound journey. As the world outside turns to shadow, a different light is born. Night is not the end, it is the canvas for the stars to shine. In the glow of the lantern, the shards take on a new character. They are no longer debris, they are the seeds of a future story. He gathers them one by one. This is the first step of healing, acknowledging every broken piece, no matter how small or how painful it may be. Pain is not a mistake of nature. These jagged edges are the marks of experience. To heal, we must first be brave enough to touch our wounds. Many of us carry our brokenness in secret. We walk through cold cities feeling like a collection of shattered dreams that can never be put back together. We think that because we have failed, because we have been hurt, we are no longer worthy of being seen. We hide in the gray shadows. The weight of trauma can feel like an anchor. We try to glue ourselves back together with shame, hoping the world won't notice the ugly seams. But there is another way. Instead of hiding the damage, we can choose to transform it. The potter knows a secret that the world often forgets. In the Japanese art of kintsugi, a break is not a reason to throw something away. It is an opportunity to add a new layer of beauty. The philosophy teaches us that history is valuable. The cracks tell the story of a life lived, a trial survived, and a strength discovered in the fire. Do not throw away your broken pieces. Gather them. Lay them out. Look at them with compassion, for they are the raw materials of your rebirth. Healing requires a medium. In the workshop, it is the sap of a tree. In our lives, it is the patience we give to our own soul. He mixes the resin with pure gold. This is the alchemy of the heart. We take the dark glue of our pain and enrich it with gold. This gold represents acceptance and self-love. It is the realization that our value does not decrease because we have been through a difficult season of life. With a hand that has seen 1,000 bowls, he begins the work. It is a slow, meditative process that cannot be rushed or forced forward. He follows the line of the break. He does not try to smooth it over or make it disappear. He highlights the wound with shimmering liquid light. Every crack is unique. Every scar is a map of a specific moment. When we apply gold to our wounds, we are saying, I am still here. Joining the pieces requires precision and breath. It is the act of reconciling our past with our present, making peace with the things that broke us. Slowly, the form returns, but it is changed. The golden lines are not flaws. They are the new skeleton of a stronger, more resilient vessel. The workshop is silent, save for the crackle of the lamp. In this silence, the bowl is learning to be whole again in a new way. True healing is an act of creation. It is not about returning to how things were. It is about becoming something that never existed before now. The complexity of the gold tells the depth of the trial. The more pieces there are, the more light the bowl is able to hold. It stands on the table, a testament to endurance. The gold has bonded the ceramic so tightly that the cracks are now the strongest parts. He wipes away the dust of the process. What was once trash on the floor is now a treasure beyond price, radiating a quiet golden dignity. Look closely at the lines. They are the rivers of a soul that refused to stay broken. They are the light that shines through the darkness. A new day begins to break over the horizon. The long night of restoration is over, and the light of the sun returns to witness the change. Behold the transformation. The bowl is the same yet entirely different. It carries its history on its skin for the whole world to see and admire. It is no longer just a bowl, it is a story of survival. It is a masterpiece of resilience that speaks to everyone who has ever suffered. The perfect bowl is beautiful, but the broken bowl is profound. Perfection has no story, but the cracks contain the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes. The young man steps into the light. He no longer hides his head in shame. He has realized that his scars are his greatest teachers. When we accept our brokenness, we find a peace that the world cannot give. We stop fighting the past and start building a golden future. Our wounds do not disappear, but they become radiant. They become the proof of our strength and the reason why we can help others heal. He moves with a new grace. The world is no longer a place of fear, but a landscape of possibility where every break can be mended. He honors his journey. He loves the person he has become through the fire. He is a living kintsugi, a soul bonded together with gold. The village wakes up. Life continues, but it is enriched by the presence of those who have learned to find beauty in the broken pieces. The master potter smiles. He knows that his work is more than just fixing pottery. He is a guardian of hope, a teacher of the heart. The bowl is now stronger than the day it was first fired. It can hold more, endure more, and shine brighter than it ever thought possible. Nature embraces the transformation. There is a harmony between the broken vessel and the blooming world. Everything is part of the great cycle. There is a profound sense of completion. The tragedy of the fall has been transcended by the glory of the rising. All is well. Now take a moment to look at your own life. What are the pieces you have been trying to hide or throw away forever? As the great poet said, the crack is where the light gets in. Without the break, the light would have no way to reach you. Your imperfections are your entry points for grace. They are the spaces where your true strength and character are allowed to shine forth. The Master looks at you. He sees your struggles. He sees your pain. And he sees the gold that is waiting to be applied. His gaze is a reminder that you are not alone in your brokenness. Every human heart carries a map of its own unique golden journeys. Life finds a way. It uses the cracks to grow. It uses the hardships to find the sun. Resilience is the natural state of being. The most beautiful things in nature are often those that have survived the harshest conditions and found a way to thrive in brokenness. The bowl is ready to serve again. It holds the water of life with a new strength. It is ready to nourish and to be used. In its reflections, we see the sky. When we heal our hearts, we become a mirror for the beauty of the entire universe around us. Learn to touch your scars with tenderness. They are the medals of honor for the battles you have fought and the wars you have won. Music is often most beautiful when it contains a hint of sorrow. Life is most beautiful when it contains the gold of our experiences. You are that light. You are that bowl. No matter how many times you have been broken, you can always be made whole with gold. Remember these words. Healing is possible. Resilience is your nature. Imperfection is the gateway to a deeper, more radiant beauty in your life. You are radiant. You are beautiful. You are strong. These are the truths that remain after the fire has passed and the gold has set. Let this message sink into your soul today. You are more beautiful than you think, and your value is higher than you can imagine. The Master leaves us with a blessing. He has shown us the way. Now it is up to us to begin the work of healing. The cycle of life continues. There will be falls and there will be breakages, but there will also always be the possibility of golden repair. May you find the courage to gather your pieces. May you find the patience to mix your gold. May you find peace in your scars. Thank you for listening to the story of the Potter. May your journey be filled with light, hope, and the beauty of being whole again. Go forth with courage. Your golden chapter is just beginning. Until we meet again, stay beautiful in all your wonderful golden brokenness. Goodbye.